He's going now. I'm sorry, there's nothing I can do.
Okay. Can I speak? Go ahead.
Everybody ready now?
Alex, step left.
Oh, not too far. Okay. Around 8 o'clock tonight, a few minutes after, officers responded to a domestic battery call in the 2100 block of Pearl Street. They arrived there, made contact with an individual that was the suspect in this case. They talked with people inside, got the story about what happened. Apparently this person was there at the house, and there was an altercation with some teenagers in the house that they may all be related. There was some shoving. Somebody was shoved into a cabinet that
White balance.
A glass door. So the officers, after doing this, the determination was made that they would arrest this individual for domestic battery. One officer approached from behind him while the other was in front of him, told him he was under arrest, attempted to put handcuffs on him. According to one of the officers, this individual made statements that he had just gotten out of jail, he wasn't going back, they'd have to kill him. They attempted to handcuff him, and during that, he started struggling with one officer. It was kind of described as sort of a tackling kind of a move. They went to the ground. The other officer was trying to help, the one that was initially starting to handcuff him. The suspect, according to the officer, then reached around and got a hold of the officer's gun that was on the ground and was trying to rip it out of the holster. Both officers gave some indication of that. The second officer at that point disengaged and drew his firearm and fired several shots. The suspect was killed at the scene. The second officer that was on the ground has an injury to one of his thighs that's possibly from one of those bullets. Could be from the ground. It's a little bit tough to tell right now. I'll tell you, it's not a real serious injury. I went by the hospital and spoke with the officer, and he probably will be released tonight. There's no projectile in his leg, but it looks like it's possibly some sort of a graze wound or ricochet type wound, something like that.
The graze wound is from the other officer's firearm?
Yes, that's the only firearm that was fired.
So it was officer on officer?
Well, it was officer on the suspect, and then there was an injury to the other officer.
Does it appear the shooting is justified at this point?
Well, from what we've been told, there was a struggle, and the suspect was trying to take an officer's gun. So yeah, they have the right to defend themselves.
Any information on the dead man, sir?
Not yet. We're working on that. In fact, none of that inner perimeter stuff that we do right around that scene has even been moved. So there will be a follow-up tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock, and we'll give you all that information. I will give you the officers' names if you want those. The officer that was injured, his name is Kevin Kilcoyne. I believe the last name spelling is K-I-L-C-O-I-N. The officer. K-I-L-C-O-I-N. K-I-L-C-O-I-N. The officer that actually did the shooting, his name's Scott Williams. Officer Williams has been on for about 6 years. Officer Kilcoyne for a little less than 4. And that's pretty much what I got for you tonight. We'll give you some more, whatever else we have tomorrow.
Is Officer Williams on administrative leave?
They're working on that right now, but like we always do, he will be placed on administrative leave for the initial part of this investigation.
Anyone else in custody?
No, this is only the one suspect, and no, there's no one else.
Are you releasing his name at this point?
No, we'll do that tomorrow.
You said there were teenagers in the house. Are everybody okay?
Everybody's okay. We're still trying to talk to people and investigate.
The domestic battery situation, was somebody else injured because of the battery that you guys
there were some injuries. I don't think they were serious.
Priors, this guy said he didn't want to go back to jail.
I'm not even going to tell you who he is yet, so I don't know what that is.
Any further questions? Thank you, sir.
All right, thanks.
Thank you.